start off by introducing myself. My name is Jennifer Kloosterman, and I am one of the Academic Pathways coordinators here at Seneca in the Academic Pathways office. So good afternoon and welcome to the 2024 Virtual Graduate Studies Expo. We are happy to have a variety of institutions hosting webinars that showcase various different master's and other professional degrees, such as Bachelor of Education programs, to our Seneca graduates, students, and alumni. So today we have a representative from Trent University to speak about their Bachelor of Education. So what we'll do is we'll have a short presentation, probably about 10 minutes or so, and then there will be lots of time at the end for questions. So in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a little chat box that you can open. There's that little bubble. Just click on that. And if you have any questions, you can just post them into the chat and then we'll get to that after. So I will pass it over to you, Caitlin, and then we'll be back for questions.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining. My name is Caitlin Meehan. I am the Education Admissions Officer at Trent. So I am the go-to girl for any questions you have about our education programs, about their admission requirements, the application process. And I do quite a bit of the Bachelor of Education assessment of the applications. So any questions you have about our programs there, feel free to send me an email. I'll put my contact information in the chat at the end as well. Okay. So just to get started, I am here speaking about our consecutive Bachelor of Education program. A Bachelor of Education is what is required to teach in Ontario. You need to be a certified teacher in order to teach in Ontario classrooms, and in order to get the certification, you need the BEd. A BEd in Teachers College, you might have heard the term Teachers College before. They are one and the same. Teachers College, BEd, it's the same thing. So at Trent, we offer a consecutive Bachelor of Education program. Consecutive meaning that it can be completed after one has already completed their undergraduate degree. This program is 2 years. It's offered on a full-time in-person basis on our Peterborough campus, and it runs from September to April each of those 2 years. All Ontario education programs will certify you to teach in 2 grade divisions. Our BEd program will prepare you either for the primary junior division, so this would mean you could teach kindergarten all the way to grade 6, or the intermediate senior division, which means you could teach grade 7 all the way to grade 12, so high school. Overall, our program is a really great mix of theory and practical experience. It helps develop a community of learners who are critically minded, global citizens, and we really encourage lifelong learning. Areas of focus in the program include social justice and diversity education, sustainability, and Indigenous ways of learning. So that's just a quick overview of the program. As I mentioned, you can pursue 2 divisions. So you could either pursue primary junior, so junior kindergarten all the way to grade 6. In terms of requirements for what you need for teaching subjects, you don't need to declare any teaching subjects to pursue the primary junior divisions. You just need an undergraduate degree in any subject area and to meet our admission requirements. We do encourage teachers who are entering the primary junior program to have a variety of courses and a variety of disciplines. This is simply because we want you to be prepared to go out into your placements and to enter your careers as teachers, elementary teachers. As elementary teachers, you will be teaching across all the subjects, so having a background, having some courses in all the different subject areas will be beneficial to you when you're in these settings. With that being said, it's not factored into admissions at all. If you don't have any arts credits, you don't have any science or math credits, one way or the other, it will not impact your admission decision. On the flip side, though, if you are looking to teach intermediate senior, so at the secondary level, grades 7 to 12, you do need to have 2 teaching subjects. We will require 5 full credits in your first teaching subject and 3 full credits at your second teaching subject. If you're pursuing a language subject such as Anishinaabe, Moan, or French, then you would need to have 4 credits if it's your second subject. And these credits need to be earned at the undergraduate level. So if you have any college transfer credits, unfortunately, none of those credits can count towards your teaching subject requirements. They have to be earned at the undergraduate level. At Trent, our BEd program offers 14 teaching subjects. So depending on what your degree is, for the most part, your major would fall within your first teaching subject, and then you could meet the requirements of your second one either through a minor or elective courses. Whoop. So that explores the academic side of the program. The other side of the program is your practical experience. Through the program, you're going to do 115 days of professional experience. 90 of these days are across 4 practicums throughout both years. So you are going to be in 4 educational classroom settings for either 4 or 5-week blocks, and you will be placed in one of our 6 partnering school boards. For the practicums, the School of Education here at Trent will place you in these placements. You will provide information about where you will be living during your practicum, and the placement coordinator will do their best to place you as close as possible, but there are no guarantees, and it's completely up to the School of Ed where they're placing you for that placement. 15 days will be in our alternative settings placement. So unlike your practicum placements, you will set this up. This gives you a little more freedom to pursue areas of interest for you. The alternative settings placement is a chance for you to try a non-classroom setting and complete your placement there, so you can see how education happens in different settings. So you can see also that you can do more with a Bachelor of Education than simply pursue classroom teaching. You can do more beyond K-12 teaching, and we want you to get that experience and see what else you can do with your BEd. And then you also have 10 days, or the equivalent of 10 days, in our Supporting Literacy and Learners with Special Needs program. So you actually do this 10-day placement at the beginning of the program. Within the first 3 weeks, you'll get started on this. And for a few mornings each week, you will go and work one-on-one or in small groups with students who are developing their literacy abilities. This is great because it provides you an opportunity to understand students' perspective, respond to learner diversity by planning learning sessions to meet these needs, individual needs. And it's great because it's accompanied by the Supporting Literacy and Learners class. So while you're supporting literacy learners, you will also be in a class where you can explore what you're learning and bring it back to your placement. So in total, you're doing 115 days across those 2 years. You're gaining lots of experience, and it's really, really meaningful experience. So this is just an overview of what your year will look like. So to get you started, you're going to start off in our orange section there. That is our foundations week. It's kind of similar to an orientation week. Then the blue weeks, you are in class here on campus. You'll see in the 3rd week, you will start your literacy placement, and that will go until mid-November. In mid-November, you'll have a professional events week where you'll have the opportunity to sign up for different sessions, professional development sessions, such as resume building, interview practice. You'll get to meet with some of our community members, such as the Ontario College of Teachers and the unions that you would be working a part of when you do enter your educational career. And then you'll enter into your first placement. So you'll have a 4-week placement in the fall, you'll have break, back into class for about 9 or 10 weeks, another professional events week, and then a 5-week placement. So that's your first year, and then you'll rinse and repeat and do that again for year 2. So that's quick overview of the program, how to get into the program. So we are looking for the completion of an undergraduate degree. So if you are pursuing one of Seneca's great bachelor's or honors bachelor's program, this might be a program for you. Or if you're planning on pursuing a degree, this might be something you do down the line. We would be looking for a minimum 70% in your last 10 full credits or the equivalent of that. So 10 full credits is equivalent to 20 semester courses. And again, these are courses that have to be earned at the undergraduate level. So if you have any college transfer credits, unfortunately, these credits can't count towards the required 10 credits or your admission GPA. If the minimum GPA is met, then we will base your admission equally on your academics, so your grades, and your experience. You would submit a document called the Profile of Experience, which just outlines 5 key examples of teaching, education-related life, work, or volunteer experiences, and you just kind of explain what you've done in these experiences and why these experiences are meaningful to you as a future teacher. So admission is based on academics and experience equally. Um, all applicants would have to apply through the Ontario University's Application Centre. Through that website, there's a portal specifically for teacher education programs called TEAS. Applications are due there by December 2nd. So that's coming up soon. That's within 2 weeks if you're looking to start for next year, for fall of 25. You need to have your applications in by December 2nd. Those are the general admission requirements. If you're looking to pursue intermediate senior, then you also have to make sure you're hitting the mark for your 2 teaching subjects. Just to summarize everything, all the key important dates, applications are open. You're welcome to get them in by December 2nd through TEAS. Through TEAS, you would have to request all your transcripts and all that jazz. And then by December 9th, we would require all the supplemental documents. So once you get that initial TEAS application and you'll get information on how to submit the supplemental documents. We have your profile of experience and some other forms that are both required and some that are optional. And these have to be submitted through Trent, which is our student portal. You would get information on how to set that up once the TEAS application is in. All documents would then come through Trent. Once applications close, all documents are in. We'll begin assessing our applications. And then in early February, we'll start to send out offers. By March 3rd, we'll have our first round out for sure. And then we'll start sending out offers on a rolling basis until we fill the program. And then by July, anyone who has received an offer must have all their final transcripts in and have met all the requirements of their conditional offers if they had any. Okay, so that was a quick overview of the program. There's my contact information, a link to the Ontario University's Application Centre, and online we also have the Trent BEd Applicant Handbook. This is like our holy grail of how to apply to the program, what all of the admission requirements are. I highly recommend reading through that if you're interested in applying, or if you just need like a basis of where to start. That's a really great handbook, really great spot. And yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you so much, Caitlin.
Yeah, I'm going to put my contact information in the chat as well.
Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to get those posted. I see a few coming in, and we'll start with that.
So why is an undergrad needed? That's great. So it comes down to the requirements of the Ontario College of Teachers. In order to become a certified teacher in Ontario, you first need the undergraduate degree. So you can pursue this through a college pathway if you would like. You can pursue, for example, a diploma, and then maybe your diploma program has an articulation agreement with the university, and then pursue a degree. That's totally cool. You just need to make sure you have at least 10 credits at the undergraduate level to successfully meet the 10 credit requirement for schools. Once you have that, then you can pursue the BEd, and then you can pursue Ontario College of Teachers certification. So it comes down to the requirements of the government to become a certified teacher. You need both those degrees.
I'm not.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. So it's what do you do if you're not sure if you can find the references needed for the application or not very much experience for the resume?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we do require 2 referees. We'll just ask that you submit their contact information, their email, how long you've known them, and in what capacity you've known them. We would send them a online survey questionnaire just so they can speak to how they know you. These can be professional, so references from your work, or academic. We just ask that they're not anyone that would be a conflict of interest, such as friends or family. But if you have an instructor, professor, a manager at work, that's totally cool. That's fine. Not everyone is contacted for references. We do try to contact everyone, but we do get a lot of applicants. So we do get a lot of references to reach out to. So if you have any specific questions about the eligibility of a reference, you're free to send me an email and I can help you sort that out. If you're not sure about what type of experiences, you don't necessarily need to have classroom or teaching or like one-on-one experiences in that sense. You could pull from your own life experiences. You might have experiences caring for a family member. You can draw on how teaching and learning happens in that type of experience. You might have experiences in a retail job where part of your responsibilities are to mentor your colleagues, to train them on the policies, the procedures in your workplace. You can touch on these experiences any way. You might have, from your own personal experience, maybe you've overcome something and this has inspired you to be a teacher. You can draw on all of these experiences. Not everyone has classroom experience, camp experience, and that's totally okay. There's value in all experiences. It's just about how you interpret your experiences and how they're meaningful to you as a future teacher. I hope that answers your question.
That's great, Caitlin. Let's take a look here. Another popular question that we often get is sometimes there's confusion from students if their undergrad degree has enough courses or to be qualified as a teachable to do intermediate senior. Can they get in touch with someone to find out if, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're welcome to reach out to me through that email there, educationadmissions@trentu.ca. For the most part, we are looking for 5 credits for your first teaching subject, 3 for your second. We're looking for credits that match the teaching subject. So for example, if you are pursuing a degree in biology and you want biology to be your teaching subject, then we would be looking for credits that have the bio course code. These are credits that need to be put on, obviously, by the biology department and need to be suitable to support a degree in biology at your school. If there are courses, we offer a general guideline online as well, because sometimes not all schools, they have cross-listed courses or they have courses that would be suitable to support biology in this example. For example, if maybe you're taking an anatomy course or a physiology courses, these are all also relevant to biology, so we would accept courses outside that, and our guide kind of outlines that. But if there are specific courses that explore your teaching subject but don't necessarily have the same course code to match the teaching subject, we would assess that on an individual basis, and we would just ask that you send me the course code, the course name, and the course description, and then we'll just take a look to make sure that the content of the course aligns with the teaching subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm just gonna wait. I don't see any other questions
That's
coming
okay.
through on my end.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take this opportunity to quickly remind students that if you need further support or assistance after today, you can always get in touch with us in the Academic Pathways office, and we can connect you with the whatever rep you might need to get in touch with at a particular institution. But we will definitely support you through this process.
Absolutely. And I will say, if you're interested in coming to Peterborough, checking out our campus, we do offer tours 6 days a week, and you can just sign up. I posted the link there. You can sign up 2 tours there. Our application closes again in 2 weeks, which I know seems very soon. But even if you're thinking about the future down the line, if you're still pursuing your diploma and working towards a degree, it's good just to kind of have an idea of what's expected of you. And I'm here for any questions you have.
Awesome. I think that's it for questions. So I think we'll end it there.
Cool.
But thank you so much, Caitlin, for joining us today and participating. And thanks to all of our attendees.
Yeah.
And yeah, hope everyone has a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.